It's time for Focus Forward, sponsored by Invest Grand Bahama. It's Grand Bahama's best talk show, highlighting all of the positive things happening in Freeport.
Look forward to our special guests each week that will tell you about events, activities, and initiatives that are making a remarkable impact on our community.
You'll also hear from local business owners and get a heads up on deals and special promotions. It's time to Focus Forward. Back to another episode of Grand Bahama's Best Talk Show, Focus Forward, sponsored by the Invest Grand Bahama unit of the Grand Bahama Port Authority. My name is Glendia Sweeting, Manager of Quality Assurance at the GBPA, and I am joined by my co-host, Alex Thompson, the Director of Public Affairs at the Downtown Freeport Business Association. Alex?
I want you to say Alexandria.
Hello. You want too much.
Say Alexandria.
Hi, Alex. How are you?
You know, you just do this just to, my son would say, rage bait
It's me, but it's
yes.
me. No,
It's Alexandria.
Not me. Okay, Alexandria.
I like it.
Welcome to Focus Forward.
All of this going on today. This is Alexandria today.
Okay.
Alexandria Day.
All right.
Good
All
morning.
right. So we're so delighted to have you. Of course, I'm always on the side of this lady. Can't ever gauge her. She's always doing the most. But we know Alex and we love her for that. And so we want to get into some very, very good discussions today. Of course, a lot has been happening within the city of Freeport. So much coming up. And I don't know if you felt the cold weather recently. You know, we had a little bit of a cold front, but it felt like Christmas.
Cold?
You could feel Thanksgiving coming up.
Okay, so I could feel the Christmas, but it wasn't quite cold. But I'll tell you what, I have my tree up.
Really?
That's a big deal. I'm telling you why that's a big deal. My tree usually goes up 3 days, 2 days, the night before Christmas, a week before Christmas. Really? And my son harasses me weeks and weeks before, can we get a tree up? But I'm always busy. So this year I said, I'm putting the tree up early.
Well, good for you.
I'm putting the tree up early. So I called my girlfriend and said, listen, I'm cooking, come by, put the tree up for me.
You didn't do it.
I did, and I cooked.
Wow.
And she came and she put it up and it's up. My son came and was like,
He
who put the tree
so
up for you?
You can't fool him.
Can't fool him.
You can't fool him.
But the weather does make you feel like Christmas.
It does. It does.
There's more going on.
Flash Friday is coming up.
Flash Friday also
Freeport
makes you feel like Christmas.
Flash Friday coming up. And of course, I know the businesses are getting ready to start talking about what's happening. We're going to have them on the show today as well across the city of Freeport.
You were wrong. It's not Flash Friday. It's Flash Fridays.
With an S.
With an S.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
So the first Friday is November 28th, correct? And then the second is December 5th. And then there's December 12th, which will be the big Flash Friday celebration.
And then after that, the
and then
DFBA
after
has
that,
our Midnight
DFBA,
Madness.
Downtown.
Say it again. I like to ring up that.
DFBA is downtown, guys. Did you hear that one? I think everyone else heard it too. I also want to let persons know, I think this is the first time we're doing it.
Doing what?
So on December 28th, I don't tell you everything.
Clearly not.
Right. So on November 28th at 11 o'clock, Focus Forward is going to be live on location at Paint Fair.
PM or AM?
11 o'clock a.m. Alex.
I just check in. Some people may want to know.
Where are you going at 11 p.m.?
Who knows? This is Flash Friday.
I hope your husband knows.
Yeah. So anyway, back to what we're talking about.
November 28th,
yes.
11 o'clock a.m., we're going to be at Paint Fair, and we are inviting our loyal viewers to come and join us. So we're going to have a little setup. They can sit down. They can be in the audience. They could be a part of the show.
Audience.
And the first five. First five that arrives, they are there. They're on time. They're seated and ready to go for showtime. No, we're going to give them a Focus Forward gift. It's Christmas time. We're doing Flash Friday. We give gifts. All of that.
Jewelry.
A gift, a loyalty gift. So if you are watching, if you are a loyal viewer, which we know all loyal viewers.
When you was going to tell me this? When you was going to tell me this?
Right now, today.
Okay.
Today, right now. Anyways, so we want to get into our discussions, and we'll talk about that more a little bit later, because it's not just November 28th, but that is the first one. So we're going to talk about it. But of course, we need to get into the meat of today. We need to talk about some context, some things that affect us here across the city of Freeport,
and
particularly within the area of Lucaya. And some great things are happening there, and I want us to have those discussions as well. And so we are welcoming this particular guest, not to the round table for the very first time, but perhaps for the very best time. Whatever shape it is, Alex. I mean, seriously. All right, so we are very excited and delightful to have this very meaningful conversation with Mr. Corey Cartwright, who is the Assistant Maintenance Manager at Lucaya Service Company. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Glendia.
This is going to be good.
Glendia is the only person who see that.
I am very sorry, Lady Alexandria.
Thank you. Just making sure you understand. You know how to teach, you know.
I need Alex to just relax today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I know we have one of the businesses here, Lexus Chicken, Lexus Juicy Chicken, and they brought some things along with them.
They didn't bring no chicken.
And I believe they've been allowing you to sample because you just can't relax. But we'll
just.
talk about that a little bit later. And we also want to welcome to the round table, joining us today as a part of the Lucaya Service Company team, Mr. Roosevelt Roll, who is the project coordinator. Roosevelt, Mr. Roll, welcome.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Good morning.
You look my way, right? Just make sure you acknowledge me too.
Now, Mr. Cartwright, we want to get into some discussions. We would have been following the media very recently. We would have been hearing what's happening within the city regarding the Taino Beach Bridge. And we know that that's something that's a significant maintenance matter. And so we would love to know, for you to give us an overview, what's happening in LUSCO? What's going on down at Taino Beach? Can I drive over the bridge today, tomorrow, December? Let us know what is really happening down there. Let's talk about it.
Well, first of all, I want to say Alexandria can use me for the preamp of the carving of the turkey to cut away the fat. But I'm going to jump straight into your questions. Is Taino Beach Bridge safe? Yes, it is. We have a routine monitoring system that happens weekly to ensure the viability of the bridge is still safe. The 10-ton restriction was placed there to ensure that we don't overdo or overwork the two lanes that are just operational. We want to ensure that everybody who has the intent to go over or come back over does so without any interruptions. From October 15th, BHM got the go-ahead start for the works that needs to be happening for the causeway. We are now on day 27, we're on day 27. Moving very favorably. It's a CDE effort, meaning at the end of the day, they are correct, they are diligent, and they are experienced. That's what our project team is known for. So at the end of the day, we have no issues with the bridge. Now, to get more into depth with it, we've met with many stakeholders regarding this over a period of 2 years. We have been asked a question, why did it take so long?
That's what I'm thinking. Why did it take so long?
Very simple. When you have no horse in the race, meaning no land around the bridge, you have to work with those who own the properties around the bridge and see who's prepared to work with us along with this project.
Okay.
We are happy to say that at the end of the day, our management team was able to successfully get the eastern part of the bridge secured, where we were able to implement the causeway without any interruptions, and to provide services back to those who live on the opposite side of the bridge, ensuring that there are concrete truck deliveries, fire rescue if it needs to happen, fuel deliveries, sanitation services continues without interruption. We are at a point where this is new to us. We are working on the most unique waterway efforts at the end of the day, because we had some roundtable discussions with the environmental teams and those from the marine departments throughout the island. Questions were asked, and we were able to deliver every question that was asked, not an issue. Flow is a concern. We addressed the flow concerns within the waterway as well. The Grand Lucaya waterway, outside of the Bell Channel and Fortune Bay waterway, is the only two unique waterways in the Bahamas. Historically, we asked the good doctor at UB to come along with us. This is now a historical opportunity for them to record and see what happens. We're not just addressing this from a point of this what needs to happen. We ensure that everybody who was counted as part of the stakeholder team was consulted. We answered all of their questions, and they were very happy with what we're doing right now. Some people may look at us and say, okay, well, you didn't put the culverts. The flushing system doesn't call for the culverts to be placed within the system, because you have a flushing system from the east and one from the west. Okay. All right? So water comes in as a U and washes back out as U. All of our other canal systems here on the island are one way in, one way out. Mm-hmm. So this is where the best plan to put the temporary fill, Alex, not permanent.
Because you know it's coming.
Yeah, it's not permanent.
Arrow,
So,
ready, draw.
Once the temporary causeway is completed by December 12th, 15th, somewhere around about there, we'll be able to allow traffic to move back and forward that wasn't able to do so beforehand. We have 1 year starting January 1st, if you want to call it that, but next year, to ensure that we properly remove all of the utility services, where there's water, power, telephone, and cable, rerouting them to allow the demolition of the deck to happen, and placing the deck back in afterwards. We have no intentions of keeping the causeway closed off for the boaters.
Okay.
We will remove everything that was placed in the water. We're going to take it back out because that is precious gold right now. You know, Bahama Rock is shut down, so everybody's looking for aggregate. So the plans are in place. There is no question of safety that you need to be concerned about. Just allow our team to work. We are right now across on the other side, and the grader should be down on the ground this morning, grading the base fill, ensuring that a smooth asphalt surface is placed afterwards.
Okay, so you know what? I had like a whole list of questions. You know.
And he answered everyone.
I mean, he came in, you know, shoulders squared. He was like, I'm ready for Alex today. So, but let me just shoot one thing. You give some strong dates there. You sure we're going to be ready by second week of December?
I am very positive we're going to be ready by December 12th. 15 the latest.
15 the latest.
Yeah.
And you said it's a temporary bridge. And you know, the reality is that we're looking at your track record. So we're like, you told us y'all working on the bridge and it take y'all 2 years to get here. Now you tell us it's a temporary bridge. It's going to take us 2 years to get our bridge back.
No, I said 1 year.
You did say 1 year, but
Yeah.
of course, you know, we're looking at you.
No,
know,
no,
2
don't
years
do
to
that. As long as you continue to have your guests, your audience, and even your family by extension pay their service charges, we can do anything.
I love that discussion.
I like how he pushed that in there. I
yeah.
thought I was going to get that from Mr. Roosevelt over there.
Yeah.
But he was like,
No.
make sure that's clear.
It's a hot topic, but service charges are really used to fund everything that we do. We do not have, at the end of the day, to implement a VAT like other industries. We do not operate as a regular company that does business. We are a non-profit organization first. All of the monies that we collect from service charge goes back into maintaining Lucaya at the end of the day. Rainy season would have just passed. We had the action, the road team, to go ahead and fix all of the potholes. That didn't come just at regular cost. And we want to dismiss this myth that the Port Authority is responsible for everything. The Lucaya Service Company has its own responsibility within Lucaya, outside of the Port Authority. One of the things that our CEO ensured is that at the end of the day, the Port Authority being the regulator in this particular project, regulator, nothing else.
Okay.
So we have nobody holding our hands, guiding our hands, other than our engineering team and the other project team. We want to ensure that the public understands that the Port Authority plays their own separate role in this, and they're not just working along with us to make things sound good.
So tell me something. So there's a major investment to be able to have this causeway put in place, an additional investment being made to repair the bridges. What are some of the things that you have in mind from a preventative maintenance standpoint? Once the new or the refurbished bridge is completed, how are we now, 5, 10, 15 years down the road later, how can we identify any issues or concerns? How are we going to manage that process so that perhaps we may not need a causeway in future?
That's a wonderful question, but we're always going to need a causeway, probably 60 years from now, but it definitely wouldn't be any time before then.
Okay.
All right. The one thing that we have taken into consideration, which still at a board level for a decision to be made, is either an acro bridge or precast bridge. The precast bridge is what you see there now. The acro bridge is a Bailey bridge. It's a metal framing, but there's a lot of work that needs to go into placing that there as well. There's abutment testing, there's georeferences to have this to go in. So the team is kind of leading to one side. I'm not going to say exactly which side, but the team is leaning more to one side to have it done. Now, to answer your question as regards to what's going to happen, there's a strong maintenance plan that's going to be developed after this.
Okay.
There are going to be checks that happen periodically, let's say every 5 years, to ensure that the bridge viability still continues and is strong at the end of the day. We're going to also have at our hand one of the sounding test modules that we do to ensure that the bridge itself, from vibration, is being tested and is strong and continues to stand throughout the test of time. So once this deck is completed, we'll have a bridge for another 50 years.
That sounds good.
50 years.
Now there's daily management as well, and Mr. Rule, I want to come over to you just
Sure.
to get a better understanding. So we have businesses that are over on the southern side of the Taino Beach Bridge, in addition to residents.
Right.
We have people that have tourists and guests that go into the hotels, some Airbnbs. There are lots of things happening in that area.
Right.
So how is all of that going to be managed? A lot of people, I could imagine, maybe none of us, had an opportunity to be able to utilize a causeway or water within the city of Freeport. I stand corrected, but I don't remember. Well, I didn't. Not at the Fishing Hole Road. Not at the Fishing Hole Road. But tell us a little bit about how that traffic is going to be managed. How are we keeping people safe?
So, of course, everything that we put out to the public has to be engineer tested. It has to be secured. So, with the causeway, of course, it's going from north to south, but we are adding jersey barriers, so concrete barriers, protected barriers for the cars. On both sides, yeah, to protect cars from going over. There's also going to be a pedestrian walk. There's going to be cones, signage, proper lighting, and there's also a traffic officer. I'm going to be the traffic officer.
Are you really?
Yes. So we share this project with Tamarind Development. So it's not only Lucaya Service Company. So Mr. Patrick Jackson from the Tamarind side is also going to be traffic officer to manage, to make sure the causeway, everything is in proper condition, making sure the signage is up to date, making sure the cones, somebody might steal a cone or move a cone. We want to make sure everything is always tip-top shape for the safety of the residents.
So that's going to be happening during the course of the day. So in the nighttime then, that means residents and passers-by, people going in that area, they just really have to pay attention. And
Correct.
manage
Well,
themselves.
we're going to be doing 2 checks per day. So one early in the morning and one maybe late in the evening. So we're going to be check as much as possible.
So it will be well lighted, and I know Corey would have spoken about the environmental impact. I know people are still asking those questions. How confident are you that when the bridge is open and people are moving forward, they will see that you've made the right decision?
Everything starts with the first step. And at the end of the day, everything, even the dinosaurs and whatever BC, scientists say it happened before then. But we have sat and had many roundtable discussions. It wasn't a preemptive decision, just like that. We ensured that we did our household checks to ensure that everything would be safe. At the end of the day, the causeway itself is designed for motorists to be safe along it. There's no hazards, you know. If you decide that you want to join the World Book of Records and do something that's outside of the normal, then fine, go ahead. But what we want people to do is know that the police are also working in hand with us to ensure that safety is adhered to at all times, especially during the fish fry nights.
Okay. Yes, definitely. You got to
The
think about that. The
Yes.
traffic
Yeah.
and yes.
Well, my son likes
Okay.
the fishing off of the bridge, so
Yeah,
I was
Maybe
happy
not
to hear
that.
that you.
Maybe not that one.
I was happy
For
to
the
see.
time,
I
right?
was happy to see you said you're going to have pedestrian because people walk across it. We
Yeah.
run,
Yes.
we exercise. I walk my dog.
So what we want to do is ensure that the public understands that full diversions will happen where you will transfer from the bridge itself onto the causeway.
Okay.
So once the causeway is officially open, we're
bridge
going
will
to
be
close
closed.
off the bridge completely from everybody.
So we can find notices regarding what's happening out there on your social media, Grand Bahama Development Company, either the sites or the social. Where can we find that stuff?
On Lucaya Service Company, and we'll be sharing it on our Facebook page as long as also with our website and to any other media process that we have, whether it's ZNS, our TV, whatever it may be.
Okay.
We have that part of it covered because our PSA is just really for afterwards and not whilst we're in the process of implementing the causeway in place.
Understood. Well, guys, we want to thank you so much for being with us today. I know that the time has gone very, very
Oh, wow,
quickly.
very quickly.
I had a list of questions here, but you know we can always continue the discussion as time goes on. This is a long stretch,
Yeah.
This is
and
it.
so we want to be able to get some frequent updates from Lucaya Service Company to be able to share with our audience and our viewers. So thank you so much. For
Thank
being
you.
with us again
Thank
today.
you.
All right.
All right, so there's so much more to come in the show. Of course, we don't want you to go anywhere. We want to talk about the businesses that are here joining us. We're getting ready for Freeport Flash Friday. It's going to be a good time. Freeport Flash Fridays. Okay. We'll be right back right after this.
Welcome to Freeport, the reawakened, the reimagined, the rebirth, the Renaissance capital of the Bahamas. Over $1.5 billion in investments. Marinas, cruise ports, downtown revitalization, residential developments. We're putting the city on the map. Want to know more? Just log on. Your future is only a click away.
Hi, welcome to Katie's Rentals and Tours. I'm the owner, Christina, and what we offer here are electric kick scooter rentals, and very soon we're gonna have electric bicycle rentals. All come with GPS tracking and also a map that you can scan or a QR code that's gonna take you to local restaurants, bars, or wherever just local attractions, so you'll be able to find the safest route to go. We also partner with local vendors where we offer snorkeling, spoon fishing, spear fishing, and even skydiving, so everybody will be able to enjoy it. Even for the tourists who don't have a longer stay on the island, we partner with them to make it in a shorter time frame so that they will be able to come and enjoy what we as locals can enjoy all year round.
And welcome back. We're here on Grand Bahama's Best Talk Show, Focus Forward, having a wonderful day today. We just learned so much about the causeway at Taino Beach from the Lucaya Service Company team. And right now we want to jump into some discussions with some of our local businesses. I mean, I feel all kind of girl power, woman power around this table today. And definitely looking forward to having some discussions with our businesses. I see a lot of young, strong, powerful entrepreneurs on this table.
I think somebody downtown too, but hold on.
Oh, Lord, okay.
Just want to say, she passed right over that first part of our show with LUSCO. If you didn't hear it, you need to make sure after we finish this show, you go and rewind and watch it, because it is so important. The new causeway is about to be open middle of December, and it's only temporary, confirmed. He said it's only temporary, and they followed all regulations and things required to make sure that it's safe and environmentally safe. I wanted to put that out there. Lucaya is where I live.
Thank you very much for that. I see where the passion comes from. You in the subdivision, you in the area. Got it.
And pay your service fees.
Service charges,
Service charges.
Very, very important.
We need the money to build a new bridge, to repair the old bridge.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now back to the girl power.
Yes, I think you ruined my girl power for just a moment, but we can get it back. So very, very excited to invite to our round table, oval table for Alex, these three businesses that have not joined us before, first of all.
Never, ever, ever?
Never. Secondly, three female entrepreneurs, girl power.
Who rule the world?
Oh, Lord.
Girls.
Was there an updated song that we could use just now?
I was just checking.
That one was in your
I didn't hear the chorus. Let me try to go, who rule the world?
Girls. I don't think we were quite ready. I don't think we were ready.
We'll try it later.
But yeah, we'll try
After
it
the
again.
segment.
We'll try it again. But definitely we want to extend a very special welcome to these entrepreneurs and looking forward to having conversations with them today. So first we want to welcome Miss Kiara Grant from Lexus Juicy Chicken. She had a lot of juicy stuff she could be talking about today. Juicy. Right.
Yes.
Oh, another song came to mind. I was talking about the chicken.
Goodness, I hope so. I hope so. And of course, we want to welcome to our roundtable as well, Miss Alexandria Cooper. Miss Alexandria Cooper is the proprietor of Kiddie's Kingdom Galore.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
It's certainly a pleasure. Really, Alexandria and Alexandria. Y'all planned that. Okay. That makes it. I thought it was the last name, not the first, but okay. We'll go with it. And of course, certainly last but not least, we want to welcome Ms. Christina Robinson, who's the proprietor of Katie's Rental and Tours.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you here.
Downtown.
Also located downtown?
Downtown, Kiddie's Kingdom. Lexus on the verge.
Yeah,
Close enough.
Sunrise,
Close.
you know, because I eat the chicken.
Listen, she
Think
wants
it, you know.
everybody to be downtown. You could be in West End. You're still downtown. Still downtown.
That's an extension.
All right, so let's get into the discussions. Of course, we want to talk about the businesses, and let's start with Lexus Juicy Chicken. I just want to jump right into it. I don't even want to talk about the chicken yet, because I see these products in front of you, and I am keen to know, what am I looking at? What are these drinks?
Well, let's not just skip past Lexus Juicy Chicken.
We've been in business for about 30 plus years.
Shut the front door.
Hello.
Wow.
Yes, we've been in
plus
business
years.
for about 30 plus years. And, we're known for our famous juicy chicken, but we are open 7 days a week. And we do offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we're not just famous for our chicken, we're also famous for our baked lamb chops.
Baked lamb chops? I've never
Baked.
tried the baked lamb chops.
You have to.
So you will
have to.
prepare that for me and call me and I'll come and get it?
Okay, I will, Alexandria, I will. So now we're going to introduce this new drink to our menu. It's already in store already, and we have it available in Nassau, over 14 other locations. It's the E Please Apple Cran Teeny. This is, Teeny is the new martini. This is an apple cranberry flavor infused with vodka. So no drinking on the job.
I don't drink, but let me see.
Not at all.
No drinking
Not
on
that I
the
drink.
job. But yes, it's a very smooth flavor, ready to pour, and it's
It's
you haven't
amazing.
It's amazing.
you haven't had heaven until you've tried it.
Oh, gosh,
Trust me,
so-
it's really good. It's very smooth, and we just would love, hey, if you're ready to introduce it to your store, your location, or if you'd like to have it for the Christmas or holiday parties, we do have a contact for you to reach. It's 457 2090, 457 2090.
So question.
Okay, but hold on one second. Before you get to the back of the label, I just wanna, context is very important with this.
Context.
Because what we have here is a local business. It's been operating here within the city of Freeport for 30 years.
That's old as
right?
you.
And I'm very, very happy that she mentioned that. Yes, almost as old as me, right? And then of course, what we see here is a product that has been crafted and created. What was the idea behind introducing Apple Crantini? Where did this even
So
come
you're in the
from?
spirit. That was my question.
Well, honestly, I don't want to say it was on a whim, but this was in the making for, I'd like to say, about 3-4 years. They've crafted and tried to perfect the flavor, and originally, it was another option for energy, which is why we said eat please, energy please. But now we've started off with this flavor, the apple crantini flavor, and it just was for simplicity, just so that you could say, hey, on the go, let me pop this open. We always have the radlers and we have the the mixes, the spritzers. Yeah, so we wanted something with more alcohol, because this is not just a spritzer. This is 5.9% alcohol.
That's a lot of
And
alcohol in a can.
and
Yes.
it tastes so smooth. It's remarkable, honestly. And
Remarkable. You hit the word.
Yes.
So, I mean, and I'm just asking for the entrepreneurs that may be watching, or the ones that may be interested in getting into business. It takes quite a bit to be able to get to this point when you create something and you finally see this final product, something that you can actually sell on a shelf in another store.
Right.
Now, the branding is phenomenal.
It is a
The
beautiful-
colors are
Yes.
very, very nice. Appropriate, certainly, for the apples, the red apples that are
and
on
the
there.
cranberries.
Did you go through a process of engaging other vendors to assist you and support you locally or internationally?
Well, locally, yes. We've had a few people give their opinion, their critique, and got a lot of advice. But honestly, the packaging itself, was, I'd like to say, I'm trying to think of a word to describe it. It was like a hit and miss. This was like tweaking it to your own stuff. This was literally perfected with the team in-house.
Yeah.
Like everything was in the Bahamas. We branding, taste, and then, the final product shipped over. And
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure the morning you got your first box. And you
So
opened
excited.
it up. Because I
When-
don't think people understand that it's
Yes.
it's just a Bahamian product.
Yes.
How does that feel? Tell us, how does that feel? That first box delivered, I get to open it, it's done.
it felt like running down the stairs Christmas morning as a child. Like literally getting ready to open all your Christmas gifts. It was amazing. It was
That is
like,
amazing.
wow, it's finally here after seeing so much empty cans and so much failed, you know, it just was a sigh of relief.
Yeah. Well, it seems to be a very wonderful product, and of course, I know Alex is going to want to do some sampling on the break because you know how
We don't
Alex
drink
goes.
on the job.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I said on the break. So once we get to that, I'm quite sure she is going to have her fill. But we want to come over to Miss Cooper, Miss Alexandria Cooper. Namesake,
I like the
right?
sound of that.
Yes, I'm sure you do. So we want to talk a little bit about Kiddie's Kingdom Galore, and we're going to come back to you as well, Miss Grind, so when we get ready to do our wrap-up. But we wanted to talk about Kiddie's Kingdom Galore. Tell us a little bit about your business and what makes it unique.
Well, at Kiddie's Kingdom Galore, we offer newborn to preteen clothing and essentials. So I know a lot of persons, when they see the store, they think it's just a baby store. But no, although we have a wide variety of baby items, we cater to preteens. So we have up to size 20. We have the name brands.
I can almost fit something in there.
Yeah, you can. You can. We have the nice name brands, Nautica, Puma, you know, what persons like these days. And what makes our business unique, what a lot of persons are attracted to, we have our bouncing castle set up in front of the store. So as the parents shop, the kids can play in a safe environment. And yeah, we also offer baby registry services. A lot of persons don't know that. So we'll be implementing next year, God's willing, we'll be implementing, we call it the mother of the quarter. The mother that brings in the most sales from their baby registry, they'll receive $100 store credit. So yeah, that's something that we're excited about.
That is wonderful. And I like the fact
never
that
gonna win that.
It's not just a baby store. It's not just for girls or just for boys, but you have up to preteens. So, and that's something that's very rare.
I may find something that can
If
fit
you
me.
ask me about the stores that I can think about within the city of Freeport where I can find those items, it's probably maybe only one or two. And so I'm happy to now learn, right?
Yes.
I'm happy to now learn that I can go there, take my son there, he can go and take a look to see what's there. Hopefully you have something to fit him because boy, he's just
He's
growing.
stretching. He is stretching.
But he probably needs the 20. But it's really, really good to hear that you have all of those things to be able to offer to the mothers because I haven't heard about a store like that in a very long time.
Yeah, I've been trying to, take her to these stores.
I don't know
for
why.
For new moms. But one of the fun things about the store is they have this bouncing castle out front the store.
Okay.
And I can't lie. Every time we're doing our Flash Friday, I go and I tried the bouncing castle.
Yeah, she really
Okay,
does.
she does.
She does.
We need to get that on camera this year. Definitely need to get that on camera. So, Ms. Cooper, let us know where you're located. How can people find you on social media?
So we're located in the LMR Mini Mall next to Subson Mall. And you can also find us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Kiddie's Kingdom Galore. And you can also contact us at 829-1453. We're very open and very responsive. And yes, customer service is our...
That sounds great.
Yes.
That sounds great. And I love that. And of course, I'm hoping that Kiddie's Kingdom Galore is a part of Flash Friday.
Oh, if she's not,
I
she's
will
gonna
be
on
inside
that.
there shopping. And of course, Lexus Chicken. Because we have
Lexus.
to eat on Flash Friday as well. We work Flash Friday, but we have to eat on
So we
Flash
have
Friday.
the juicy chicken and baked lamb chops.
Yes.
I guess
An
so.
apple crantini
Yes.
after we
And
finish
then
the show.
we'll go, and both you and I can go inside Kiddie's Kingdom Galore and buy some things for our sons. Because she has that
for our sons, and you're going to try the bouncing castle outside.
Sure. How about it? You wasn't expecting that.
No, I wasn't. Now we have a next business
Right.
on the round table.
Yes, Ms. Robinson is joining
Downtown.
us today. And she is in Alex's favorite place downtown. Ms. Robinson, it's so good to have you with us. Katie's Rental and Tours. Tell us about your business.
Well, what we offer are electric kick scooters. I wanted to make that point because a lot of people think of the traditional scooters that everybody usually ride, but we have the electric kick scooters, and very soon we'll also have electric bicycles to ride. We have also partnered with local businesses that sell tours, so we also offer the snorkeling, skydiving, fishing.
Okay.
So that
I
electric
love
kick
this
scooter.
stuff.
Did you bring one here so I can see Glendia ride it?
No, I was thinking about it, but
So when you get the electric bikes, call me. I love the scooter. when you get the electric
when
bikes,
we're live
let's
on
do it.
location with Flash Friday, one of those
Right.
Fridays, we
Kinda
probably need
moving
to
around town
we
and-
need to bring that scooter up there and
Yeah.
get you on there.
We'll see what happens. Don't hold your breath.
So what was the idea behind deciding to go into, this kick scooter business?
Well, before I usually travel a lot, and you always see them. They introduced a couple of years ago in the States.
Right.
They used to be all over, and it just never was here. And I was like, I grew up around tourists because most of my family worked on the harbor. That's where everybody used to be. So that came to me, and I was like, this would be a great idea because tourists always looking for ways to get around, and taxi isn't always affordable. So I was like, this would just be a great idea to bring the electric bikes and scooters here to help for them to have easy access around the island.
So how long have you been in business?
Well, we just opened up a year now.
Okay.
So we're still kind of,
Congratulations.
thank you, we're still kind of getting,
Still growing. And
yes.
That's some good stuff. Have you seen a lot of activity in the space in terms of tourists taking advantage of it? And I guess my second question, which I should have saved for later, but how can Bahamians also take advantage of it? Because it's fun.
We haven't had much engagement yet, but we are thinking of tours. We're actually bringing a tour into it with the scooters and the bikes, where we start from like the harbor, and then my aunt owns a bakery. We want her to do like little tastings for everybody to taste it. Then, Frank's ice cream have the Bahamian flavors. We stop at the ice cream shop for them to taste, and the fruit market. I just want to incorporate everybody who, in the field, so they can have a taste of the traditions we have on the island.
I love that.
Yeah, we can do
Especially
that.
for downtown.
Right.
Yes,
And
especially
ice cream.
for downtown. Yes.
And pastries. Yes. And on the scooter. I can see us now. Whee! We must try it.
I could see you. I
Listen,
could see you.
You need to schedule a day. We're coming. And we're going to scoot
that we
around
can do something.
downtown. Yes.
Before the end of December.
Before the end of December.
You heard what she said.
You heard what she said?
So let's see what she said.
Just work it out.
Okay.
You probably could scoot down the Lexus Juicy Chicken.
Right, and start there. I think we'd be too tired after we eat all that food.
We need to scoot it. All right. So where can they find you?
Yes.
How can they book you if they want to do it?
We're located downtown in the back of the old Esquires.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that's called.
Independence Square.
The Independence Square.
There
We're
you go.
located right downtown in Independence Square. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Also search us on Google, and everything will be right there. Katie's Rentals and Tours. And Instagram and Facebook is at Katie's Bahamas. So that's where
They can find them.
All right, well, we have, I think, maybe a little over a minute left, but I just want to circle back just to have some quick final thoughts. So if we can have your best 20 seconds. Your best 20 seconds for a commercial for Apple Crantini. If you can do that for me, Ms. Grant, I'd really appreciate it. Why should we drink Apple Crantini?
Because Apple Crantini is the new martini. Instead of having to go outdoors, you can try this at home, try this on the road, and it is smooth and bursting with flavor.
Smooth and
Good,
bursting
bursting
with
with
flavor.
flavor.
And you can get it at Lexus Juicy Chicken and,
Lexus
of course,
Juicy
several
Chicken.
other places around town. Well,
Yes,
around the
and-
city, of course.
Yes, and we are also located at 14 other locations in Nassau. And if you'd like, you can always contact us. We're on Facebook and TikTok at Energy Please. And contact us at 457-2090.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. Ms. Cooper, final thoughts? Let's tell everybody why should they come down to your business in the Lamar Mini Mall.
Well, you should come to Kiddie Skin and Galore because we offer all you need and more. And we also started our Christmas inventory, so we now have toys. So we'll be having the ATV ride-ons for the kids, and just come on down, and you'll be very excited. You'll be very pleased with our service and our products.
Okay, perfect. Definitely want to go down to Lamar Mini Mall so that you can get to Kiddie's Kingdom Galore. And Ms. Robinson, we're looking forward to the tours now. We
Right.
want to get on some of these bikes. So just remind everybody, where can they find you and why is your business so important to Grand Bahama?
You can find us on Google. That'll take you everywhere else, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. We have everything implemented there. Also, our website, you'll be able to book from the website, wherever.
Okay. All right, so that's going to bring a lot of fun for the holidays, right?
I'm already
Something
excited.
new, something different that you can do, and you can do it as groups, Have a girl group.
I'm excited.
Yes.
We're going to go scooting.
Right.
I think you're scooting now. You probably will be scooting after this Apple Quarantini because I know you're going to try it. But listen, We have so much more to come. Of course, we need to start talking about Freeport Flash Friday again. You're going to be hearing about Freeport Flash Friday every single week when you turn on your TV and you watch us. Of course, you're going to be hearing about that. It's all about buy local, shop at home. And we want to tell you exactly what's happening and where you can go to take advantage of that. So we'll be right back right after these messages.
Welcome to Freeport, the reawakened, the reimagined, the rebirth, the Renaissance capital of the Bahamas. Over $1.5 billion in investments. Marinas, cruise ports, downtown revitalization, residential developments. We're putting the city on the map. Want to know more? Just log on. Your future is only a click away.
Hi everyone, and we're here on Focus Forward again, just having a fantastic day. We had some businesses joining us just now. 3 new entrepreneurs, well, one of them not new, obviously.
Not new.
Lexus Juicy Chicken.
For over 30 years.
Yes.
In the city of Freeport.
Staple. It's
I'm telling
amazing.
you,
It's amazing.
I don't know how she made it not being downtown, but she did. You know.
So downtown is the only
but-
place you can make it all up.
But again, there's another segment I don't want to, I know we have more guests on the table, not to pass over. She created a product that she is not only selling and serving in her business, but she has partnered and retailed with 14 locations in Nassau, and it's available in Freeport. Apple crantini in a can.
Yes.
Go and try it. If you're someone that enjoys a little drinky drink, go and try it. Let's support her because it's a Bahamian business person that produced the product and it's packaged beautifully, and you have to support her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And of course, you want to be able to support all of the businesses.
Yes.
So Kiddie is Kingdom Galore. You want to be able to support them. And of course, you want to support
Kaydee.
Kaydee Rental and Tours. We definitely want
You're gonna
to
see
do something with that.
Me and Glenn do the scooting
This
around
is
town.
I don't know about all that. But anyways, we'll see how it goes. Alex is way out there. She's probably going to do it without me anyways. It's okay. It's fine. We don't mind that. But of course, we want to talk about Freeport Flash Friday. And this is a very, very important time of the year. So people typically get really, really excited about the holidays for Thanksgiving and the food, and then they get excited about the shopping days and that sort of thing in the U.S. and all of this stuff. But this is something to get excited about for Freeport.
Flash Friday.
Yes. Flash Friday is.
This is a big deal.
So we want to welcome to our roundtable, of course, 3 very powerful women they're going to be bringing some impactful information today. I know that for sure.
You know what?
Because every time, I know that for sure. Because every time they come on the show, they have something to offer, and it's always great, it's always wonderful. And it's always here within the city of Freeport, open and available for everybody. And so we definitely want to hear more about what's going on. But we want to talk about, the basics of Freeport Flash Friday. Where did this came from? Get a little history and that sort of thing. And we cannot have that conversation without speaking to Madam LaShawn Dames, who is the Business Development Manager here at the Grand Bahama Port Authority and is also responsible for the Invest Grand Bahama Small Business Bureau within that particular unit. So, welcome back.
Good morning, ladies, and it's always a pleasure to be back.
Of course.
And I'm excited because we're talking about my favorite time of the year.
Yes.
Freeport Flash Friday.
Exactly. Freeport Flash Friday.
Yeah, y'all almost practiced that.
Yeah,
I was like, how did you do it so
And this is year 9. This
This is year 9.
Year 9.
We started this in 2016 after Hurricane Matthew to help the businesses in downtown bounce back after that storm. And since then, we have been growing it and expanding it into Port Lucaya, into the Seahorse Plaza. Now we have Raven Mall on board, and we've had a slew of wonderful partners that have supported us throughout the year. Namely, my girl who was on board with me from year 1, Pandora, and Colombian Emeralds, and we are so grateful. Baja Gyala has been on board with us from year 2. And it has just been growing and expanding.
And we
love
love
it.
that. Yeah, we
love
love
it.
that.
I think it's important to point out that you said so softly and eloquently that we started with just downtown, but we have other. But we are no. I want to say that she said it so eloquently, but they're everywhere. Okay, so this
everywhere.
is not Freeport Flash Friday. Is not just a downtown event. This is not. Anywhere that there's a business in the city of Freeport, Freeport Flash Friday wants you to get on board and be a part. And we bounce around the city of Freeport to all the different locations. So everybody has an opportunity to be a part of Freeport Flash Friday, which is free.
Is free promotions for your business. So there are 3 main dates that I want everybody to remember.
Let's go.
We have Friday, November 28th, Friday, December 5th, and the finale event on Friday, December 12th. And we are going to be throughout the city at the major shopping locations, meaning the Port Lucaya Marketplace, the Seahorse Plaza, the Raven Mall, and downtown Freeport, and throughout the Queens Highway area and the surrounding areas. So every business in the city of Freeport has an opportunity to participate with us. And in order to get your business on that list so that we can share your information, you can call 350-9000 or visit events.gbpa.com to register. Those are the first main points that I want to get out before the time goes away, because I know we're limited.
What am I registering for?
No problem.
So you're registering to get your business on our list so we can share the sales, the giveaways, the promotions that you are doing for any one of these Fridays and even throughout the Christmas shopping season, because it's all about encouraging the residents of Grand Bahama to buy local, shop at home, invest in this economy by supporting local business.
Yes. So this is an opportunity to be able to go and shop again, buy local, and take advantage of all of those deals and promotions that will be shared coming from Invest Grand Bahama. And we'll talk about that in just a sec. But of course, Miss Ewing, Colombian Emeralds and Pandora.
Round of applause. There we go. We got her involved.
Thank you so much for joining us, Miss Ewing, who is the marketing assistant at Pandora, Port Lucaya. I'm just waiting to hear what all you guys got to go on.
She missed the whole announcement earlier. Go ahead.
Amazing.
See if she can.
Oh man, Glendia and Alex, it's always a pleasure to grace Focus Forward. Pandora has been with the Flash Friday team, like Sean had said, from conception. From 2016, the storm tried to take us down, but Flash Friday revitalized everything, and we were able to advertise everything that we had going on. And this year is no different. So I want the public to know,
Tell us.
that now
Now
My
is
band
Black
is ready.
Friday at Pandora, Port Lucaya.
What do you mean now?
Now.
Today.
It's
now.
Yeah, to now.
now.
Yeah, you don't want to miss
In the
it.
Bahamian dictionary.
You do
What
not
kind of
want
Black
to
Friday?
miss it. Black Friday sale.
Kind of Black Friday sale.
It's up to 40% off select items store-wide.
Store-wide.
Store-wide. Everything in store is up to 40% off. This is the first year that you practically can get something off of every item in the store up to 40% off. You are actually guaranteed 20%, but you can get up to 40% off, and that's on bracelets, rings, necklaces, earrings, and our lab diamond collection.
Charms.
Yeah, charms.
So listen, we like you, right? Right? And listen, I just have a little line out the Pandora with these sales. You should do a little extra special something for Glendia and I, so we can come a little earlier.
Well, you can.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
you know.
Tell me. Oh, you know.
We do delivery, so you don't really have to come inside.
Okay. Look at that.
You can go to our website, which is pandora.net. You can screenshot your items. You can send it to your favorite sales associate, or you can send it to our WhatsApp number, which is 441
Write that down.
2334, and we will respond to you in a timely fashion. And if you can't come into the store, we will come to you. Now, the delivery hours would be after hours, but you are guaranteed that we will come to you.
No lines.
No lines.
Go online, pandora.net.
Just slap me.
Screenshot it.
Call me Sally.
Send it on WhatsApp. Tell them what you want.
And we will have it. And we will have it available for you. And for Flash Friday, this year we are going to be hosting on the 5th of December and the 12th of December at 5 p.m. Happy hour. It's a sip and shop for 2 hours from 5 to 7.
Write that down.
So you can't miss it. So everyone that's listening, please mark the dates on your calendar. Happy hour is at Pandora, Port Lucaya, December 5th and December 12th from 5 to 7. Come and get your holiday items. And on December 3rd, that would begin our bracelet promotion, where if you spend $145 or more, you will be able to receive a free silver holiday bangle. Or if you spend $285 or more, you receive a free gold holiday bangle. It's a limited edition bangle. This is something that we do every year. And just add to your collection. Stack it up. Come on in. Get your gifts. It's the gifts that keep giving because you're telling a story. But more importantly, no two bracelets are ever the same. And any wearer of Pandora knows that the best gifts during the holiday season comes from Pandora, Port Lucaya. So we don't want you to miss out. Ongoing right now, Black Friday up to 40% off. We have a kickoff with our biggest fan contest in store. That begins on the 27th. So if you're a Pandora fan and you've been purchasing over the years, we want you to tag us at Instagram at Pandora FPO. Show us your pieces.
I love
And the customer, we're gonna post your pictures when you tag us. And the customer that gets the most likes and shares on those photos, so we're gonna need you to ask your friends and family to share and like, make a comment on our page. And once you are the winner, and we're doing first, second, and third, you will be eligible to receive fabulous Pandora jewelry. And that date for the winners will be announced on December 27th.
Wow, this is a lot going on at Pandora, right?
I'm telling you.
Okay, so it's all about the jewelry. Black Friday is to now. I'm getting the jargon now.
To now.
And of course, it's up to 40% off select items store-wide.
And delivery's available.
Yes, delivery is available. You can go on the website,
Screenshot
pandora.net, screenshot it, send it to the WhatsApp, 441-2334. I've been taking the notes.
Working it out for me.
Yes,
I
yes.
got this going. And then, of course, there's happy hour, December 5th and December 12th from 5 to 7. Shop and sip.
Shop and sip. Sip and shop.
Sip and shop.
Sip and shop. Sip,
No,
shop,
she
and spend.
sips first. That's why she said first. Right? Of course, there's that. And then there's the promotion that you have going on with the person with the best Pandora, most beautiful.
That's right.
All of that good stuff. So we're definitely looking forward to everything that's happening down at Pandora. It's very, very exciting. But of course, we have to come over to this beautiful lady here, Miss Tanisha Carey, the proprietor of Baja Gala, and she's the marketing manager at Raven Mall. Yes. At Raven Mall, certainly a pleasure to have you here with us, and welcome again. Now we want to talk all about Baja Gala and Raven Mall. What is going on for Freeport Flash Friday?
Well, thank you, ladies, for always having me. You're looking beautiful as always, and I'm
And
so
you.
happy that Alex did that shout out that it's not just about downtown, okay? We have Port Lucaya and we have the wonderful Raven Mall, okay? So we got that settled.
Yes.
But there's a lot going on at Raven Mall this year. This is actually going to be our best season. It really is this year. Yes, it is. We have a lot that's going on.
amazing.
We are not just decking the halls. We are decking the mall.
Decking the
So
malls. I
we have
like that.
60% of our stores participating in Flash Friday. We have Flash Friday deals up to 50%, okay, from most of our stores and counting, okay? We're still getting a lot of them to come on board. Baja Gala has a lot of discounts going on. We're going to talk about that a little later, but we want to emphasize what's going on at the Raven Mall. We are so happy to partner with the Grand Bahama Port Authority. We will be doing our movie night on December 12th, and on top of that, we're going to have late night shopping until So we're going to be showing the movie. That is correct. Our food court will be open. They'll be having discounts as well. And we're going to have continuous sales going on the 12th as well. We also have the wonderful Bahari. They'll be coming in on December 17th until December 24th. And we're not just going to focus on Flash Friday sales. Yes, that's happy. We love Flash Friday. But the Raven Mall stores will be having discounts daily up until December 24th. Daily. And like I said, we're having sales up until 50% sales that'll be going on. We also have ongoing, we'll have the wonderful Lyndon Lundy. He'll be popping in as Santa throughout the season, along with Mr. Santa Claus and all of his elves and so forth. We'll also be giving out daily prizes at the Raven Mall. We also have a give a gift selection going on at the Raven Mall where you spend in one store and you're able to go ahead and dig in our gift box and you'll be able to receive 20% or more from another store and another. So we want to, promote the continuous shopping within the Raven Mall. Yes.
I love that. I was trying to take all of the notes. It was so much.
So all I heard movie night.
Yes,
Bring the
December
kids.
2nd, movie night.
Kids watch a movie.
Shopping
Yes.
continues.
We go shopping.
The mall is open late.
And we eat so I don't have to cook.
Yes.
That's correct. Yes. And I buy a gift. And I get a chance to go in a box and get discount to shop somewhere else.
Right. And there are deals up to 50% off, and that goes up to December 24th.
Yeah. And you get your Santa
Continuous
picture.
shopping.
Yes.
Santa picture.
With
the
paparazzi
elves.
Santa and the elves.
And yes.
And we have
Mrs.
grand
Claus.
prizes as well.
Okay.
We're talking about airline tickets.
Okay.
So for those of you that go ahead and complete your forms, once you go ahead and grab that secondary gift, you'll also be entered into our grand prize. That's going to be, of course, we're going to announce that on December 24th as well. So we have some really, really fantastic gifts. And we are very well known. We are the Christmas Palace. So of course, we're going to be gorgeously decorated. We have all of our backdrops are going to be going up this week. We're actually heading here to start decorating again. So we wanted the family, the friends, the pets, everybody, bring everyone in front of our backdrops, in front of all of our wonderful white Christmas trees. And we want it to be festive and fun, family-oriented. We'll have the food going, we'll have the popcorn going. We just want everybody to come and just be merry.
So I think what's going to happen on December 12th, this is another thing I didn't tell Alex, but she's learning today. So on December 12th, we are going to be live on location at the Raven Mall. And we are going to be ready to receive some of those guests that we see here. Miss Carrie is... Miss Carrie is invited to be able to come out and shop. And so we're looking forward to having that opportunity to be there. And of course, we are going to be giving our gifts as well. So we're going to give out our gifts, yes.
I gotta take my glasses
So we're
off.
going to do
You're doing
that.
all these things
We're
and letting
going
me
to
know?
do that, of course.
Surprise.
We're working, surprise, right? So December 12th, we'll be at the Raven Mall. That's 11 o'clock a.m. So you got to get ready so that you can be there.
Location.
And then, so November 28th, 11 o'clock, Paint Fair. And December 12th, 11 o'clock, Raven Mall. Right? So that's for all of you guys. So definitely looking forward to you coming out and being a part of it, being at Raven Mall, shopping and doing all of this wonderful stuff. So much giveaways, so much gifts. And of course, we want you to go and support Pandora down in Port Lucaya Marketplace. They also have a whole lot of things going on. You want to be a part of that. And we do have to wrap up, but I'm going to circle back really, really quickly. Miss Dames, I know you have some final thoughts that you want to share.
Yes. So for all of the Flash Friday activities, excitement, discounts, shopping, you want to visit events.gbpa.com. Stay tuned to our website. Stay tuned to our social media channels to get all of the information. The biggest thing I want everybody to remember is it is important that you shop, not necessarily where you shop, but that you shop, because remember, we are investing in this economy. We're supporting and sustaining local jobs. We're creating employment. We're keeping businesses open. We're invigorating the local economy. So please, Flash Friday, throughout the city, throughout the holidays, make sure that you're dropping those dollars right here at home.
Right here at home. Buy local, shop at home. That is what it's all about. Freeport Flash Friday. And of course, we're looking forward to having our time with you when you come and join us down at Paint Fair and also at the Raven Mall during the holidays. Alex, great show today. She's been making weird sounds all day. This is weird. This is strange. Listen, we're so happy that you've invited us into your offices, your businesses, and your homes. Freeport Flash Friday, Grand Bahama Port Authority, Invest Grand Bahama, and Focus Forward will all be here for you during the course of this holiday season. So until next time, I'm Glendia Sweeting.
And I'm Alexandria Thompson.
Informing you on the positive things that happen when you focus forward.
You You've been listening to Focus Forward, sponsored by Invest Grand Bahama. Like us on Facebook at Invest Grand Bahama Small Business Bureau to stay updated. And drop a business card at the Grand Bahama Port Authority receptionist desk to have your business featured on our show. Tune in next Thursday,
Same time
same place,
for Focus Forward.